Bonjour à tous et à toutes. Voilà. On va parler cybersécurité. And I will switch in English. Okay. And it's the human values above the balanced due. Then, for cybersecurity, is it a fate? Is it a sickness? Or is it a value? Okay. And the human role is very important. We need to make sense, to give passion to cybersecurity. I will explain why. Then I will give you food. I will give you food for thought, okay? And let's speak. Let's start. The first thing about Group SEB, okay? Group SEB is the world leader of the little household, okay? The pen, the connected robot, vacuum, and this. Many brands like Krups, Roventa, Tefal, SEB, and we are present in 150 countries, and we are yearly more than 400 million consumers, okay, worldwide, in America, in Europe, in Asia, okay? And cybersecurity has always been a key thing in our industry to protect the people at home, to protect the safety, and today the cybersecurity, because we work with IoT. And at Group SEB, it's the 70th birthday, okay, of the pressure cooker, La Cocotte Minute, okay, and this week it's the 17th birthday. We have to celebrate. It was just to show you this celebration. Okay, let's speak about cybersecurity. Some of you know the war game movie, okay, 1983. And today, 2023, decades after, okay, it's a reality. We have the cyber warfare, okay? It's something that we have, okay? Shall we play a game? No, we do not play a game, okay? It's very important. In these thoughts, I will not rephrase the cyber threat. I will not rephrase the figure. I will give you key to leverage decision, budget, and to have the conscientization of the people, okay? It's about the human value. Everything in cybercrime is human attacking human for money, via sometimes the artificial intelligence, via the digital and whatever, but it is a matter human to human. Never forget it. It's not machine to machine, okay? There is somewhere a human. They need money sometimes. Sometimes it's just fraudster, and it's always bad, and they attack other human in company, individual, and many things, okay? We are not playing a game. This is important. Digital is going faster and faster. Then farther, faster, fraudster. Okay? We tend to accelerate on digital more than what we can do on cybersecurity of the digital. And it is very important. We knew this situation last century between the police with the horses and the fraudster with the cars. It is the same today. Keep in mind that it is a message for board member. Cybersecurity is a save money topic. Cybercrime is a make money topic. Then we do not play with the same weapon and the same rule. The first thing is, you know, in the art of war from China, very good thing, always something that it is up to the task, that it is okay to use today. It's the art of war. And it's written, know your enemy. But in parallel, know thyself, okay? Cyber threat is mainly in the world, in the attacks and many things, is mainly the reflection of our weaknesses. We create the opportunity in project. When we launch something in production, we tend to create the opportunity with vulnerability, with lack of this, lack of that, of attack. Then, really, cyber threats is the reflection of our weaknesses. And vulnerability management, for example, something that it is the basis, okay, the basics in cybersecurity, it's 20% of cost or less, and 80% of risk coverage. Okay, keep in mind today with the best EDR, endpoint detection response, it will be not enough if you are not able to cover the vulnerability and the weaknesses. Then today, security hygiene is very important. Okay? Let's start with the human value. Knowledge. Knowledge will turn more and more into a commodity. You can have not the medical knowledge, the philosophic knowledge or management, and you will type in artificial intelligence and you will obtain. What to do with this? Why you will raise the question? It will be the topic. It will be the topic. Knowledge is turning into a commodity today more and more in our world. And passion will make the difference. Creation will make the difference. Innovation will make the difference. Okay? To handle the knowledge is more or less a base today. We need to do more. If not, you will not be different. And today we not have only to think different. We need to make it different. We need to make the cybersecurity different, where the offense is not waiting for you to attack your company, to attack your system. Okay? The ability to have passion and creation is key. Why we don't have passion in cybersecurity? Because it was a very serious and secret topic. We used to be reluctant to communicate with people. 8 to 10 years ago, no CISO was working with social network. Today, the CISO with no social network is a bit lost. We need networking with colleagues worldwide, in country, in India, in China, in Africa, in America, in Europe. Okay? Then passion is the key. It's not a gadget. Okay? This is the step ahead that we need to combat the hackers and the threat. The value. The value is always seen as the profit that we can create. The value is first to stop to work on the computer that you manage, the supply chain, but to work with your cloud, with your partners, where your data are stored, to the value chain. Then we must change the approach, not from the supply chain, but we need to embrace the value chain. It's very important. Value is first the creation of profit for your company, but it's to embrace the value chain and not only the computer that you manage and you can touch. Today, there is no more the inside or the outside in the computer system. Okay, the value is key. And the value is the human value. Okay, cybersecurity is much more than a matter of IT. It's a question, like we said before, human attacking human. And the victim can create the opportunity for the attackers. Okay? Then value is very important to have the risk consciousness, the ability to create and to make it different. Trust. Trust is considered too many times like the finality. Trust, confidence. We have to create the consumer trust, the client trust, the market trust. Yes, but trust is only a consequence. Consequence of compliance, cybersecurity, means, budget, many things. Okay? And today, we speak about zero trust. Then what do we do? Because we need to verify and then trust, and stop to trust first and verify after. Zero trust is not only a cybersecurity solution for networks. Zero trust is a philosophy that creates the vision, the mission, and the achievement of the proper cybersecurity. Then trust for IT, for OT, for IoT, and now artificial intelligence. Everything belongs to human. We create, we use. Then be human-centric, and you will understand more the complexity. If you follow the technology, you will not follow the finality. Okay, the finality is to have a service in the hospital, in a school, in a government, in a company for finance. Resilience. Resilience is very important. It's something that emerged, more or less, it was present before, but emerged during the Vietnam War. The big America in front of the little other country with not a lot of means, and they resisted a lot. We have other examples now, unfortunately, in the actuality, but resilience can make the difference. Okay? When you are convinced that you have to defend the castle is protected. It's not linked to the thickness of the walls. Whatever your firewall, your EDR, and this, if there is no resilience, if there is no conviction to protect, it will be lost. You will be attacked. And the question today is no more if, or when, or by whom. It's finished, this. The question is how we will survive after. Then it's a question of resilience. It's very important in the human value to convince your board member and this, okay? How to do? We need to proceed with a change of paradigm, a leader shift. Leader is no more hierarchical. CISO, you know it, or security expert in this room, you know that it's hard to manage the people that are not hierarchically linked to you. Then you need to convince to have the conscientization. This work is from Canada here, okay? This word, conscientization, I love it, the risk consciousness. Then we need to communicate, to co-lead, to have the collaboration. It's key today in this paradigm, okay? The resilience needs to team up. It's not a gadget, it's not poetry. If you don't team up with your data team, with your consumer team, it will not be available. And now, we can use something that it is new. In artificial intelligence, you have the levels of artificial intelligence, and today this is the swarm artificial intelligence. Nothing is prepared, but people can have collaboration, okay? And you know this quote from Mark Twain, they did not know it was impossible, so they did it. Sometimes we tend to think that we are driven by the risk-driven. It's written in my status, in my job description, risk-driven. Yes, we must be risk-driven, we must have the risk consciousness, but the risk is the rear mirror. The retrospective vision of the risk is misleading. The risks are in front of the car. Okay, Saint-Gobain, average of losses, it was 50 euro on cyber attack. In front of the car, it has been more than 250 million. Okay, then we need to have the proactivity. The best weather forecast is always the last from the last week. But is there a value for the board member? No. We need to be proactive, and we need to anticipate on the combination between know yourself and know your enemy. And you will have a better forecasting to foresee the risk. And to be united can be, if you have a team, I don't know, 50 people, 10 people in cybersecurity in your company, it's okay. It's not so bad. But if you play alone and if you consider that cybersecurity is only a matter of IT and only a matter of this team, you will be not enough. If you are in a group of 35,000 people, if you federate them, you have an army. And the risk consciousness on phishing and this topic will be better. Okay. Then, it's important to react like the swarm cybersecurity. Okay. The teams, they are not 3D. There is no project mode, but we need to cooperate in front of the risk. And you need to be driven by passion and creation. Knowledge is turning into a commodity. It will be very accessible, but then if you want to succeed in your career, if you want to protect your company, make it different. Not only think different, make it different. Make IT different. It's key, okay? And today, communication, co-lead, cooperation are the three keys that we have to develop. We are reluctant to share the things because we are people from confidentiality, from army, from police, from secret. But today we need to share. The bad guys, they share everything. And keep in mind that the fate and the incident of companies are the proactivity and the prevention of other companies. And there is value in human, there is value in everything, even in a cyber attack. Can be good lesson learned for the victim and can be proactivity for others. Then I wanted to say thank you. Keep in mind that it's a matter of human. They attack human via artificial intelligence, via cyber weapon, but it's a matter of human. Think like your enemy and know yourself. You can reduce the risk with less budget and more efficiency. Thank you.